it's Robbie, and I'm going to do a little witch flying by the moon painting for you. It'll probably be in fast time, so I will show you the colors I'm going to use. I also sketch my stuff out before I paint it. This is a very easy painting. I mean, you can make a bright orange moon and that's it. I put a little bit, excuse my dogs, I'll probably put a little bit more detail in mine. But you can make this as simple and as plain as you want it to be. And it's easier if you're just learning how to paint to just do a black silhouette. So that's what my witch will be, okay? All right, let's get going. Okay, so what I have here is a number 20 brush. These are some of the brushes that I'm thinking I'm gonna use. I may not, but I will let you know if I do change it. This is a number 2 brush, and it'll be like our small lining brush. And then I have a filbert that is a number 8. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start, and I will, like I said, it'll probably be fast time, and I'll explain it as we go. I'm gonna be using, of course, white. And these colors may change as well, and I'll let you know. Then I have a King's Gold, which I use all matte. Don't use gloss, because sometimes it's really hard to get to work for you. Then I have black, just any black you want to use. And this is all acrylic paint. And then I have, I think I'm going to use a peach. And I also have like an orange color. I got this one from the Dollar General, so I don't know how it's going to work. And then I have like parchment paper, which is with apple barrel. I have some fluorescent colors, which I'll use in the moon, and this is basic acrylics. And then I have also an orange one as well, and I can never say that. Orange. Everybody makes fun. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the white and the light cream, mix them together, get like an off-white, take your big brush and just kind of fill in around the moon. And you can use a solid color. If you don't have the fluorescent colors like I have, I'm using the fluorescent yellow now, but you could use a solid yellow, you could use a solid orange. You mix them both. You could put clouds across it. You could do whatever you want to your moon. This is just what I prefer to do. You be the artist of your painting. So feel free to do whatever you want. A lot of times when I'm following somebody, I use different colors. So go out there and be a little bold, okay? Now I'm adding my orange in there, and I keep my paint wet. And sometimes if it feels like the paint's getting a little dry, just dip your brush a little bit into the water and just keep going, and it'll keep the paint to flow a lot better and blend together better. Just keep doing this till you fill in around the witch and get everything filled in good. Make sure you work real careful around the, like little parts around that witch. You want to get in there and get really good. What I want you to do is just really enjoy yourself. If children are doing this, take your time, don't be in a hurry, and just have fun doing this. Once you get it all filled in, I took like yellow and orange, and I kind of just filled in to kind of make the moon feel like it has like a little bit of dimension to it. This kind of, to me, I like this. Like I said, you do what makes you happy. If you don't want to do like I'm doing, don't do it. Just do solid colors. Make it simple, simple. I've been painting a while, so I'm just kind of playing around. I may like this, I may not when it ends up. If not, I'll paint over it. But right now, I'm kind of liking the way it's coming out. Don't worry about your moon if it's not perfect, because we're going to fix that in a little bit here, and I'll show you how. I'm going to take here and start painting all the way around the moon black. Like I said, don't get nervous if you're like, oh no, it's not a perfect circle. Don't worry about that, because I'm going to show you how we're going to fix that in a minute. Just make sure you get all of it, the black around the moon. Fill in any white parts of your canvas that the black didn't get. You just want to make sure it's all covered really good. So just keep going around till you get it all covered good. And then you're just gonna, just keep going. And now you're gonna see where I'm gonna take and we're gonna make a perfect round circle. Take painter's tape, put it on your plate, tape it down, paint around it. Be real careful because you'll see here in a little bit I had a couple little mistakes, but I fix it at the end and you'll see how I do that. So once you have that, you just pull that off and you're good to go. Then we're going to start taking with our fine, our smaller brush, which is our lining brush, and we're going to start lining the witch with the brush. Just go all the way around and get her line, filled in. Then you're going to take your filbert brush, at least that's what I'm using, and fill in the best I can. And then I'm going to end up taking the small brush and kind of doing my fine line, like the hair, around the hat, any spot that might need filled in with a smaller brush. Take your time here. If you make a mistake, we'll fix it. You could either put a little bat there, you could bring out the dress a little bit more, flowing up. It doesn't matter. Just take your time on doing the witch. I can't emphasize that enough. Just really take your time. Enjoy what you're doing. It is really relaxing when you paint. There's just something about it. Your mind just kind of relaxes. So that's probably why I like doing it, because sometimes my mind can go, you're like a little bit crazy. So just take your time. As you can see, I'm kind of filling in some of the details here, working on my broom, working on the flow of her dress flying out like she's in the wind. I'll end up doing her hair here too. When you do the hair, make sure you just dip it a little bit in the water and get a little water on there with the black, and then take your fine brush and just kind of flow. It will flow better if it's a little wet. Don't make it too wet because then it's going to drip down your painting. But just a little bit at the tip of the brush and dip it in your black paint. Just kind of, take your time, like I said, again. And then you'll see I did where my mistakes were. I just made bats. Hi, well, I'm back, and I just wanted to say, I wanted to end the video that this is a simple, very simple painting to do. Your kids, your grandkids could do it. You could have them trace it out, the witch out ahead of time before they paint it, like I did. You could also print this off, like I said, and then, find a witch or whatever you want and just print it off and then trace around it on your canvas. You can, I always take like a chalk and just go over it with chalk. I have dark chalk too because, like I said, I do a lot of pastel painting. And I just go over the whole image and then I just trace around it with a pencil. And then I just have the outlines for what I need. Super simple. I should have done that with my bats, but I didn't. The reason why my dogs were barking, and I apologize for that again, is, Saturday, I decided I'm going to leave the door open because every time the dogs want to go out, they want back in 10 minutes later. And I'm like, And I got a big screen, big screen in the backyard, a big fenced in backyard. So I left my screen door open. I'm in the kitchen, and all of a sudden something runs by me. I said, what's that? Squirrel. One of them little, I don't know, people call them pinies or tinies. I call her Pearl, Pearl the squirrel. She might be my next book. Well, here's the thing. Pearl's still living with us. So Pearl might be my next, I have 5 dogs. Why not have a squirrel amongst us, right? We see her every once in a while. I can't catch her. Pups try to get her. Can't get her. Patio doors try to chase her out. Beelines right back to my bedroom. I'm like, So we hear Pearl every once in a while. I think she's made her way somehow in between the wall. I keep banging on it, hoping she'll leave. But I'll keep the saga. I'll let you know the saga of Pearl the squirrel and my 5 dogs. That sounds like a good book. Anyhow, if you like this video, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. We really do appreciate all of you. God bless.